Walk into any bar, and you'll notice something interesting before you even take a sip. The glasses are all different. Wine is served in a stemmed bowl, beer in a tall pint or a wide mug, whiskey in a short, heavy tumbler, champagne in a narrow flute, and cocktails in everything from coupes to highballs. It might look like tradition or aesthetics, but there's more going on than simple presentation. The shape, size, and structure of a glass can change how a drink smells, tastes, feels, and even how quickly it warms up. Over time, cultures and industries refined specific glass designs to match specific types of alcohol. In this video, we'll explore why every alcohol seems to have its own glass, and how science, history, and craftsmanship all shaped what we now see as standard. Let's dive in, right here, on History of Simple Things. A large part of what we call taste is actually smell. When you sip alcohol, volatile aromatic compounds rise from the liquid and travel to your nose, shaping your perception of flavor. This is especially important for drinks like wine and whiskey, where aroma is central to the experience. A red wine glass typically has a wide bowl that allows the wine to breathe, increasing surface area and helping aromas collect near the rim. Swirling further releases these compounds. In contrast, a white wine glass is usually narrower, preserving delicate floral notes and maintaining cooler temperatures. Whiskey glasses, such as the tulip-shaped Glencairn, taper toward the top to concentrate aromas rather than letting them disperse. Champagne flutes are tall and narrow to preserve carbonation, but they also direct subtle aromas upward. Each design works with the chemistry of the drink, enhancing specific aromatic qualities instead of letting them fade into the air. Temperature significantly affects how alcohol tastes. Warmer liquids release aromas more quickly, while colder temperatures can suppress certain flavors and enhance crispness. Glassware plays a role in maintaining the intended temperature. Stemmed glasses, common for wine and champagne, keep your hand away from the bowl so body heat doesn't warm the drink too quickly. This is particularly important for white wine and sparkling wine, which are typically served chilled. Beer glasses vary widely, but many styles are designed to preserve carbonation and keep the beer cool without excessive heat transfer from your hand. Meanwhile, spirits like whiskey are often served in thick-bottomed tumblers. The heavy base provides insulation and stability, especially when ice is added. Some glasses are even designed to encourage holding the bowl, such as brandy snifters, gently warming the spirit to release more aroma. In every case, the structure of the glass helps maintain or adjust temperature in a way that complements the beverage. Carbonation changes both texture and aroma, and glass shape influences how bubbles behave. In beer and sparkling wine, bubbles carry aromatic compounds upward, intensifying scent. A narrow flute preserves champagne's effervescence by limiting surface area, slowing the escape of carbon dioxide. In contrast, a wide, shallow coupe allows bubbles to dissipate more quickly, which is one reason flutes became preferred for sparkling wine over time. Beer glasses are often engineered to support head formation, the foam layer at the top of the beer. The head traps aromas and protects the liquid from rapid oxidation. For example, a Pilsner glass is tall and tapered to showcase clarity and encourage a steady stream of bubbles, while a wheat beer glass has extra space at the top to accommodate thick foam. These details aren't arbitrary. Carbonation level, protein content, and brewing style all influence how foam forms, and glassware evolved to support those physical properties rather than interfere with them. Different alcoholic beverages vary widely in alcohol by volume, ABV, and glass size often reflects that. Beer and wine typically range between 4% and 15% ABV, so they are served in larger quantities. Spirits like vodka, rum, tequila, and whiskey often exceed 40% ABV, and they are served in smaller glasses that encourage slower sipping. A standard shot glass holds a controlled measure, supporting responsible serving and consistent portions. Cocktail glasses are often sized to balance dilution from ice and mixers, ensuring the drink maintains its intended flavor profile from first sip to last. Smaller openings in certain spirit glasses also moderate how quickly alcohol vapors reach the nose, softening the perception of harshness. By contrast, a large open glass could intensify ethanol fumes, overwhelming subtler notes. The relationship between strength and glassware reflects both sensory design and practical considerations, guiding how quickly and how much we drink. Glassware traditions evolved alongside the drinks themselves, shaped by regional customs and changing technology. In France, expanding wine culture refined stemmed glasses. In Britain and Ireland, sturdy pint glasses became pub staples. The martini glass rose with early 20th century cocktail culture, and Japanese ochoko reflect communal sake rituals. Over time, these forms became symbols of identity and authenticity. At the same time, psychology reinforces their importance. Research shows that glass shape, size, and weight influence how we perceive flavor and quality. Visual cues create expectations before the first sip, making the glass not just functional, but central to the drinking experience itself. Every alcohol having its own glass isn't just about tradition or looks. It reflects centuries of experimentation, cultural habits, and scientific understanding. Glass shape affects aroma, temperature, carbonation, and even how quickly we drink. Customs gave these designs meaning, while modern research confirms their purpose. When you see wine in a stemmed glass, beer in a pint, or whiskey in a tumbler, you're seeing the result of refinement shaped by chemistry and culture. A glass isn't just a container, it's part of the experience. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.